We have been traveling all over Alaska and we can safely say we have finally found paradise. The journey to get there takes us out on the water, over some bumpy roads, and costs us a pretty penny, but boy is it worth it. This week we thought we'd show you how much living in a van in Alaska actually costs, because I think it will probably surprise you. And the first expense, a boat ride on the Alaska Marine Highway.
Before we move on any further, it's time to take a tour of the boat. Through these doors behind me is one of my favorite places because it's where we get to eat. It's the cafeteria. The cafeteria is opening at 5:30, which is in about an hour and a half, I think, but we'll take a quick walk through for now. Coming up here on my right, I had to think about that for a second, is the cinema, and they're playing Batman today. And the chairs in there recline pretty far back, so it looks extra cozy. I feel like a pilot. These are the restrooms, and there is actually a very exciting surprise in here that we just found out about. Come on. I realize it's kind of rude to film in bathrooms and it's busy in there, so we'll come back. And at the front of the boat, what do you call the front of the boat? The bow is the observation lounge. The people behind me are way more prepared than we are. They all have binoculars, and I think he just saw a whale.
See it right there. Right there. Can't keep up with this stuff.
That was good timing to go to the observation lounge, I'd say. Oh, look.
Oh yeah, I just got it. It's blowing, the boat. I love that we're on this boat, traveling, doing work, and getting to see wildlife. It's like 3 birds, 1 stone.
Back to the tour. Let's go check out another cool spot. To the solarium.
Wow.
You're not gonna believe what this tanning deck has. Sleeping people. We have to be quiet. This is the solarium, equipped with heat lamps and tanning beds.
Who needs a beach vacation? It's actually really hot in here, even though it's fully open to the outside.
Nobody in there now. 1, 2, 3 flushable toilets, and for the surprise, are you ready? Did you guess it? It's a shower! All right, where to next?
So on the Alaska Marine Highway, pets are allowed on board, but they have to stay in your vehicle. If the ferries are longer than 8 hours, you are allowed to take the dog out onto the car deck to relieve themselves, but this ferry is only 6 hours. We were able to get someone to let us down there so that we could feed Bowie his dinner and let him out, and we're very grateful to that lady. Bowie's a lucky guy. So fun, we just get to sit here before dinner, watching the wildlife. Oh wow, the fin!
3 times! Oh! Oh, again, a big one. Oh, there it is!
The cafeteria is getting packed. Everyone's lining up for dinner.
Condiments are one of my favorite things about eating, and this boat has a lot of options. Dinner with a view. We gotta talk about tiny ketchup packets for a second, because whoever uses just one of these, please let me know if you use just one or if you use at least 5. Talia uses upwards of 100.
Well, bon appetit. That was the most affordable meal we've had in Alaska yet. I'm so full right now.
I'm ready for dessert.
Cinnamon coffee cake, how much was it?
$3.
Worth it. I love it. Oh, I'm really full. That just put me over the edge. This ferry ride cost us $263. All in all, we think this was a great decision because we shaved hours off driving, we got to do a little bit of work, and we got to see some amazing wildlife. After 6 hours at sea, we have made it to our destination of Valdez. All right.
Woo! How cool is that? Holy moly! And we're out.
Good morning. We are in Valdez. We slept last night somewhere close to town. Yesterday, we actually celebrated my birthday. It was such a great day. It just so happens that it was Pride here in Valdez. I really don't know what the chances of that are, but I think that they're kind of slim. We saw the parade during the day. We went to the drag show at night. It was just fun to see people out and about and celebrating. So yeah, we had some showers, did some laundry. We went grocery shopping yesterday. It's funny that we're having this vlog centered around how much we're spending because that actually was probably the most expensive grocery shop we've had. I am so excited to tell you about what I've been up to recently. I joined Skillshare. It's an online learning community filled with incredible hands-on classes for creative and curious people. But I need to back up a little. I never thought of myself as a creative person. But when Mads and I started a YouTube channel, I realized we're all creative in our own way. I fell in love with all aspects of video making for YouTube, and I knew I needed to find a resource to learn more, and Skillshare is the perfect place for that. I've been taking classes on storytelling through video and creating an authentic channel. As a nurse, I never had to think about any of this, so joining this judgment-free community where I can explore this new passion of mine feels so good. Just a few days ago, I took a class that I loved by travel YouTuber Sorel Amor.
The internet can be a very distracting thing. You might see a lot of shiny lights and decide that you want to create content here and do this, and how do I get on the trending page here and there and just build up your audience. But that is a very wrong approach to do this because it's always about coming back to what you stand for, what your audience needs from you that will provide value for them.
I learned how to take an authenticity-focused approach to our channel and have unlocked new ways of looking at community building online. There are also thousands of other courses on things such as photography, music, painting, and so much more. Skillshare has truly opened my eyes in so many ways, and I challenge you to try it out. The first 1,000 people to click the link in the description of this video will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Valdez is definitely one of the smaller and less visited towns here, but it is quickly becoming one of my favorite. You have the main street here right along the water with all of the boats. It's completely surrounded by these crazy mountains, and we have a sunny day, which helps as well.
Yeah.
And it's Talia's birthday.
Do I look? How old do I look? Oh, that's a fun question. Yeah, let me know in the comments how old you think I am. Yeah, guess and I'll tell you.
Give us a little walk.
Is that?
That was weird. I don't know what I was talking about. And speaking of Pride, I believe there is a drag brunch happening down the street, and we can hear it from here.
You gotta find your people, the ones that make you feel alright.
We really just keep stumbling upon Pride events. It's pretty hilarious. We've been to Pride in Toronto, which is a big city, but there's something about a small town Pride. We were a little emotional last night, to be honest.
I mean, come on. How much fun is this? Pride weekend in Valdez. Last night I heard this older fellow at the Pride event say, "This is a nice Pride. Everybody looks so happy." And it's so true. It's so amazing to see everybody smiling, being themselves, and having a good time.
You gotta find your people, the ones that get the joke, to understand what you're saying for a word is spoken.
That was awesome. Those guys were just cleaning and packaging all of the king salmon that they caught over the past couple of days. And it must be so rewarding to catch your own fish, clean it, package it, put it in the freezer, and you've got tons of food for the whole family for months on end.
I have just totally fallen in love with this little serene corner. It's a 1-minute walk from the downtown strip, and it's just pure magic. This is also the first week that we are really starting to see signs of spring, and it's amazing. The flowers are blooming, the greens are lush, and it's just food for the soul.
Okay, time to hit the road. All right, and it wouldn't be a how much does living in a van cost video without showing you how much gas costs. And it's funny that we're doing this video in the most expensive town we've been in this far because gas has been actually pretty cheap in Alaska. We've been paying about $3.80 a liter, or sorry, a gallon. And here it's $4.80 a gallon. So, such is life.
We're pulling over to check out all of these waterfalls. They're so beautiful.
And guess what?
What?
This activity is free.
The area we are in right now is called Keystone Canyon, and this is known to be the waterfall capital of Alaska. And I'd say that checks off.
Wow.
This is the best form of meditation, sitting here listening to this waterfall rushing down. Wow.
Feeling good.
We are on our way to a town called McCarthy, which is right in the Wrangell St. Elias National Park, which actually is the largest park in America. And it's home to the second tallest mountain in North America, second to Denali. We've heard nothing but amazing things about this little town, and we've heard that the drive there is quite an adventure. It's an unserviced road, it's washboard the whole way, it's not maintained, and there's signs that say to drive at your own risk and to always be aware of the road conditions. So
It's also seasonal. It's only open mid-May until the end of the summer.
So during the winter, only about 20 people actually live in McCarthy. I mean, in the summer it's only 100, so it's not like people are flocking, but it's still wild. So we pulled over just before the road starts to get a coffee from one of these little huts. We've been seeing these huts everywhere, so we thought now's the time.
All right, McCarthy Road. We are on top of you.
Oh, this is narrow.
Woo! That sign just said travel beyond this point, not recommended.
When we were preparing for this trip, we thought it was worthwhile to get new all-terrain tires, and nothing makes me more happy knowing that it was money well spent. The trick on these washboardy, potholey roads is to just drive super slow. If Google Maps tells you you'll be there in 2 hours, you'll probably be there in 3.
Or 4.
Oh God.
I'm feeling good. Getting better. Feeling good. I can't let it go. I'm feeling good. 'Cause I never say never. 'Cause I find my place where I always feel good.
Well, we have been driving for about an hour and a half, and we are only halfway. The roads have been so-so. The first bit wasn't too bad, but now we're on a pretty big washboard streak. We just passed a really cool portion of the old train track that used to be here. We are 5 miles out. This is definitely taking longer than we thought. I think we're both a little hangry. So Talia's back there. Where are you? There you are. Talia's back there making us some quinoa. Hopefully it doesn't spill. Well, we've made it, and it almost feels so good, except for we have discovered that our main way of charging our batteries was not working on this long drive when we were really hoping it would work to charge up our batteries. So, mechanic Talia / electrician Talia, she has all her hats on, is going to see if hopefully there's just a connection loose and we can tighten it. We'll see. Wish us luck.
Okay, so it's not that connection, I don't think. I don't know. This is a tour of guessing. Just cleaned out the back, and this was just chilling on the ground.
Oh my gosh! The amount of dust that has made its way inside the van from that drive is a little bit worrisome. Layers. Oh my gosh.
Okay, we haven't really figured out the problem. It's possible that maybe an internal fuse blew. Either way, we're just gonna roll with the punches. But for now, we're gonna go to bed. So we'll see you tomorrow.
This old road less traveled leads to the open field.
Good morning, you guys. We have ended up at, I think, our favorite spot yet. We slept in the parking lot just across the road, and this morning we drove over to the campground just on the other side of the road, and it just is an absolute dream. So they call where we are right now the end of the road because quite literally it's the end of the road. There is only a footbridge that takes you into the town of McCarthy. So we're going to take that bridge over there pretty soon, although I know Bowie is going to hate it because he hates see-through bridges that are tall. We can see Root Glacier from where we are parked now. We're beside the river. It's warm. It's going to be a good day.
And so, in the theme of telling you what everything costs, if you want free camping in most places in Alaska, you can find it. And we have been. We haven't stayed in too many campgrounds, but in this area specifically, the most convenient thing to do is to just pay for the campsite. It's $35. It doesn't really get you much other than prime location.
In a huge space.
Yeah, there's a huge space, pit toilets, no electrical or hookups or anything, but
Oh, look at this!
we're gonna have a moment of appreciation for Maddie's adorable hiking outfit. Wow.
I just told Talia, all you need in life is some sunshine, a cute outfit, and amazing company. And I am blessed enough to have all three. I left today!
So I'm gonna say it now so it's on record. Maddie with sunshine and Maddie without sunshine are two different human beings. So if you ever want her to say yes to literally anything, just make sure it's a sunny day.
Go, Bowie, go!
Good boy! He's a baby.
Best Mom Award.
Getting my workout in.
Talia wins the Best Mom Award for this one. I was about to tell him, toughen up! But the grates are pretty sharp. It probably
Toughen up, it hurts
his little paws. I don't know who's more happy about the nice weather, me or Bowie.
I feel like we have just walked through an enchanted forest and ended up in some kind of a magical fairy tale town.
1920.
It is incredible.
I'm on a hill.
This is much nicer than the way here. There you go. Go, 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 go.
We have been having such a lovely morning. We went out for a walk to the next town over called Kennecott. Now we are just basking in the sunshine, and I wanted to show you Talia's new tanning bed she's created here.
This is a private moment.
Rise and let it shine. Wake up and feel alive. Today I'm gonna thrive, 'cause I'm living my best life.
Oh, happy morning vlog, because not only is it a beautiful sunny day by the river, but Bowie has become brave enough to cross the bridge on his own. I'm so proud. You go, Bowie. That was so brave. Oh my gosh. Go, go, go.
He knows what's on the other side of the bridge now, so I think he's pretty motivated to cross.
We probably sound like a broken record on this Alaska series, but Alaska has had an unseasonably long winter.
Unseasonably?
Yeah,
Is that
I
what
think
it's
that's
called?
a word. And while we've been lucky with not too much rain, it's been cold and overcast. Right now we're experiencing winter having changed to full summer in a matter of days. Wow, there's still a tiny bit of a chill.
Is that a bathing suit you have on?
We're gonna go find a swimming hole to swim in.
Bowie, come here.
I can't wait. We're noticing there's more and more people watching these vlogs that are planning or making their way to Alaska. And I have to say, if you take anything from our vlogs, make sure you come to McCarthy. Most vehicles are either ATVs or shuttles for hikers. Dogs roam off leash. Kids are laughing and playing. There's places you can swim and drink glacial water. Doesn't get much better than this. Oh, it just feels like a little wonderland. I think we go in there.
Oh, yes, we do.
Are you kidding? This doesn't look real.
I know I'm calling past your bedtime. I hope you don't mind me waking you up tonight to find out if you might like to meet me outside your patio. I've been hoping maybe you might open up and tell me alright. Let's go see what living is like.
So good. Me and Bowie are drying off together. Okay. Are you going in, Tal?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Matt, this is too cold. That is a glacially fed lake in early summer in Alaska. Whew, that's cold. I feel amazing now. So I hope it's been a little bit interesting seeing what we spend here in Alaska living in our van. And even if it wasn't, I hope you just liked hanging out with us. So thanks for watching. Alaska has been the adventure of a lifetime, and we could not be more grateful to have experienced it in all its wild and beautiful glory. As one chapter ends, another begins. We'll see you next Sunday. See, look everybody, he is skinny. Promise.